Shout out to the real GWOAT, Amanda Serrano, the most talented female boxer in the game today. I don't care what y'all say. I was on Twitter, or should I say X, earlier, and I came across this tweet from Amanda Serrano. Check this out. It says, "You gotta love X." She means Twitter. "This is where people come to complain about things that go wrong for them. I much rather use it to brag and tell people about my blessings God gives me. Not want to talk about my personal issues. Don't have many bad things going on, but if I did, they would be none of nobody's business."
I definitely believe in Jesus.
You gotta love that from Amanda Serrano. What Amanda Serrano's trying to say is that some people overshare too much on the internet. Some people post on the internet 100 times a day. They think the internet is their real life, therefore they lose themselves in social media. They cannot differentiate their cell phone from reality, and I think it's sad.
Disgusted.
A lot of times these people who live on the internet are just begging for approval, fishing for compliments, begging from acceptance from strangers that they're never gonna meet.
Can I say something?
Then Amanda Serrano goes on to say, "This is a simple thing. If you don't like my content, stop following or block me. But don't flatter yourself about blocking me. I could give 2 entire F's about you." By the way, blocking is the best feature on this app. I could not agree more with Amanda Serrano. What Amanda Serrano's trying to say, if you do not like her, just block her. You see me on Southpaw TV, y'all already know. I got no problem blocking somebody. If you do not agree with me, I will block you because there is no need to waste time going back and forth. We only live one life, and I'm not gonna spend it going back and forth with a clown on the internet. And what the hell is going on with the promotion for Blair the Flair Cobs and Adrien the Problem Broner? I know they got a fight coming up next week. I will be tuned into this fight. I'm actually looking forward to the fight. I think AB is gonna dog walk Mr. Blair Cobs. You see, Blair Cobs might be entertaining. The man low-key might be funny. But as far as skill and accomplishments, I think AB is levels above Blair Cobs.
AB, you going down. You getting fucked up.
Blair Cobs strikes me as somebody who never went to school. He strikes me as somebody with no education. Somebody who's still at the dollar store, but regardless, I think AB is gonna put a beating on this dude. Shout out to Blair Cobs, he is very entertaining, but he is not winning this fight. I got AB actually stopping Blair Cobs in the later rounds. Keep in mind that AB is training with Coach Calvin.
I'm a real nigga, you know what I mean? I'm watching my girl pay for nothing. That's why I just turned my motherfucking head.
And shout out to my new favorite boxing Twitter page, Boxing Enthusiast on Twitter. He tweeted this out earlier. It says, "Who suffered the worst defeat?" As y'all can see, he got Errol, Spence, and Devin Haney. And I got a question for y'all. Type it up in the comment section. Who suffered a worse defeat? In my personal opinion, I think that Devin Haney suffered the worst beating. Let me explain. When Errol Spence fought Terrence Crawford, they was both undefeated fighters, both unified champions. It was an undisputed title fight, and I think that the better man won, but regardless, both men were well accomplished. Errol Spence just lost. But when you look at Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney called Ryan a C-level fighter. So it makes it more satisfying that a C-level fighter, according to Devin Haney, beat the brakes off the man. Devin Haney's whole identity was the fact that he was undefeated and he got beat up by a C-level fighter.
We already ready to go to 40.
I think that Devin Haney definitely suffered the worst beating out these two. Shout out to Boxing Enthusiasts on Twitter.
Who made the most money?
Speaking of Boxing Enthusiasts, the man posted this earlier. It says Floyd Mayweather with a gang of money, and it showed his fighters with crumbs on the table. Ryan Garcia retweeted this, talking about, "Yo, Javante, what the hell is going on in this picture? Is this why you left Mayweather Promotions?" I don't think Floyd Mayweather has his fighters broke, but I definitely think he could get Mr. Jahan Ingram some more fights. That's why Jahan Ingram is trying to leave Mayweather Promotions. I'm just saying.
Leonard a bitch ass nigga too.
Speaking of Javante Tank Davis, the man is in full fight camp mode. He getting ready for a couple weeks when he knocking out Frank Martin in front of the entire world. But does anybody know what type of gloves these is? I saw this picture earlier and the first thing I noticed was Gervonta Davis gloves. I can't tell if they MMA gloves or what, but they look very interesting. If anybody know what type of gloves these is, type it up in the comment section.
And I definitely believe in Jesus.
And y'all already know I post Bill Haney is the type 2 on my community board. I will be picking the 3 funniest comments out all this. I already got my selection, but if you did not comment on this community post, go comment right now. I will be announcing the winners in my very next video.
But you need to concentrate.
And what the hell was Devin Haney doing in that swimming pool with P. Diddy?
I said whatever he did with Diddy in that pool is ugly.